Hi, I am Andra and I'm a life purpose coach and a Reiki practitioner, and I'm based in Toronto, Canada. And I really love working with people to help them figure out what's next for them, whether that's vocationally or otherwise, so that they can really connect to who they are at their core and figure out what they want to do in the world. So I have had my own business for about 4 years and have done various business programs and worked with different coaches. But I really felt like I was having a hard time landing on exactly what I was doing and how I wanted to present it in a really authentic way. I was feeling a bit boxed in with some of the programs and things that I was doing, and I was really looking for sort of this combination of intuitive coaching as well as business guidance. Yeah, just that ability to really help me connect with myself in a deep way so that I could speak about what I do more clearly and more passionately and feel really good about what I was doing. I just felt in my connections with Christine in the past, just felt like she would be the perfect fit for me in all ways, and she was. I don't think I really had any hesitations in working with Christina because it just felt really right for me. There's always the financial commitment, of course, but I know that I know myself, and I know that when I commit to something, that I will make it work. And I definitely did in our time together. So I more than covered my expenses. So that was a one piece. I think it's just about being ready, and I knew I was ready to make the shifts that I needed to make. So I think that the timing felt really great. I did hold off a little bit at the beginning in terms of started at a time that felt like really good for me. But yeah, so there were so many benefits for me from working with Christina, some tangible, some intangible. I came in with some clear goals. That was something she asked for at the beginning, and all of those goals I met, during our time together. So I think for me, the biggest piece was getting clear and really having an embodiment of what it was that I really wanted to be, how I wanted to be showing up, and what I wanted to be offering, and feeling really strong in those offerings. So I think for me, that was the biggest piece because of course, it translated into the result of getting more clients that were a good fit for me, as well as me feeling just more grounded and more authentic and more in myself, which is ultimately what I want my clients to be. So it was really good for me to embody that myself. And there was just this place for me of, not sure where it came from, but having a hard time feeling safe being successful, or there was some kind of block for me that to be successful was unsafe. I'm not really sure exactly where that came from, but there's a lot of energetic work that we did that was really profound for me, that helped me shift those sort of deeper layers that I didn't really have access to myself. So again, that's really quite deep work, but then it translates externally in terms of how I show up, how I present myself, and then how people respond to me. And so that ends up with me connecting with people in a better way. And then the services I'm offering and the talks I'm offering feel really good to me. And as a result, the people are interested and connected to me and then want to work with me. So it's really kind of that inside out approach that I felt really was missing for me and that I really needed to have and that I really got through our work together. So I really look forward to working with Christina every time we met. I was really excited about it, and I always knew that I would get whatever I needed in that session. So whether even if I didn't know what I would need, I knew that she would sense what it was that I need and be able to meet me where I was at. So whether that was some sort of energetic support or clearing, or whether that was some business guidance, or whether it was just a reflection of the successes I'd had, I think everything, it's hard to separate it because it all just sort of flowed into one thing that made the experience really profound. Every time I had a session, I felt really seen, really heard. I always left feeling inspired and motivated to then continue myself. And I think the piece that is really like crazily profound that she offers is that intuitive clairvoyant ability to, really see you at a soul level and meet you at that soul level. And, when she was saying things, sometimes I'm like, wow, it's like what's inside my soul. And sometimes, and I know it, but it's like a deep knowing, but I didn't have access to it. So it was like allowing me through you to have access, an even deeper access to myself. Working with Christina was fantastic. There's everything about it was good. There's nothing that I didn't enjoy. I felt supported. It was really nice to have that support because in my work, obviously, I'm supporting people all the time. I felt supported on like every possible level of my being almost. So from my soul level to that sort of more egoic level of what I'm trying to do in the world, I just felt like I had a partner in this journey to figure out what I wanted to do, how I wanted to do it. And, almost a cheerleader, and also, someone who has a lot of success in her own right, and that openness to share sort of how she got there was really like an added bonus, right? Just so generous with resources. She has that ability to offer such a multi-dimensional support system for wherever you are to get you where you want to be going. So, yeah, she's going to help you on the emotional, the business, the connecting with yourself, growing yourself, and in any way she could help me, she helped me. So if you are thinking about working with Christina, I would definitely say do not hesitate. If you're in a place where you want to move your life forward, you're not quite sure how, or you really want to sort of move forward in your purpose or your business, but you want to do it in an authentic way and you're having a little trouble sort of dropping into that for yourself, she will help you connect deeply with yourself so that you're very clear on who you are, what you offer, and how to bring that out into the world. I have loved every second of working with Christina, so I would highly recommend the experience.